So yesterday, I watched two brothers on YouTube verbally violate each other and discuss crimes and savagery that they indulged in 20 plus years ago in prison. And don't get me wrong. I was in prison 20 plus years ago. I understand that everybody did their bit differently. You do what you got to do in order to be able to cope with having to be there, and in order to survive, you do what's necessary. That's not the problem. I mean, that's a problem, but that's not the problem that we're discussing nowadays. It's a mentality that we adapt while we in there, based on the environment. The problem is being online, discussing these things and debating these things and almost glorifying these things. And I don't really, I for a long time I haven't understood it. Smitty was just talking about this the other day on the Blow Dollars Network, and I was saying, yeah, it's bad, it's nasty work out here on these YouTube streets, right? But I'm thinking that, and y'all may disagree, there's a contingent of men, and I say men because I don't believe, I've never seen this with women. Now, obviously, I've never been in a women's prison, but there's only a few of them in New York. So I would imagine this group that I'm about to speak of as far as the men is smaller in the women and even more popular. So there's a group of men, large group, because there's a lot of prisons, who established and reputations of a sort while we was up top. So, you get known, you engage in certain activities and your name becomes known. When you hit the spot, they talking about you. Yo, such and such here. Before you get the spot, sometimes they see your name in the state shop, and before you get there, they know if you got drama or if you don't got drama, they know, yo, such and such coming, and dudes is looking for you. So, there are a few of us that had to deal with things like that. But I feel as though a lot of these men that are home now, that were there back then and did 5, 10, 15, 20 years in prison, and had these strong reputations, are unable to really deal with being out here and not being noticed like that. And YouTube has provided a platform for them to be seen and noticed again. And it's almost intoxicating where, you got brothers like me and Smitty who get online and we may mention, being in prison because it's a part of our history and it's something that we learned from. But we not trapped in that. We not caught up in that. And a lot of these brothers seem to be trapped in that, like they physically out of jail, but mentally they may not be. And this is no disrespect to nobody. This is no disrespect to them two brothers that was going back and forth a lot the other day. I don't know either one of them personally. I just learned today, like 20 minutes ago, that I know one of their co-defendants. Didn't know that was his co-defendant. But this is no disrespect to anybody. But pay attention, because sometimes you might not even be the one trapped, but you allow other people to get you caught up and other people to pull you in to these things. Because like when they was arguing, I watched the two hosts of the show that they was on, laughing at them the whole time. And it made me remember that video. It made me think of that video. That video where the two kids is fighting and dude walks up and he breaks on. He like, yo, what y'all doing? And he like, yo, look at him. He laughing at you. You don't see him laughing? He laughing. Why he laughing? That's your man? Y'all all seen the video. It has circulated a few times. It goes away and it comes back. But it makes me really think that dudes is just looking for that recognition, man. At first, I was thinking it was about the money, but everybody's not getting money on YouTube. And even if you get your shit up and you monetize your shit, everybody's not getting a lot of money. They might get a couple of dollars here and there. It's only a handful of people getting a lot of money on YouTube. But everybody's engaging in this nonsense, this nasty work, like Smitty called it, nasty work on YouTube, man. And when I say not doing it, why are the women not doing that? Why have I never seen women engage in this type of behavior on YouTube? Matter of fact, I don't see too many women on YouTube at all. Not having these types of conversations and conducting these types of shows. I don't see that at all. Why is that? Why is it us? Why is this pent up aggression? Like, being in prison is, for one thing, if you got pent up aggression, ain't no place like prison to be able to express that. It may not be healthy for you, but you can get it off. But what's going on? I want to know y'all opinion. Let me know what y'all think.